I hope everybody's doing good. I've been trying to catch up. That's what I've been trying to do. But I've been staying off of social media. There's reasons. And here they come. I could finally do this without crying, without absolutely losing my shit. It just feels like a ton of bricks are on my chest. And it's just so hard to breathe. I had some things happen to me not too long ago. I've been in the hospital a few times. I've had some issues with my ileostomy, but we're going to back it up. And I try to go through this quickly. Started when I went to do my taxes. I went to do my taxes and I found out that because part of our government, which it's called CPP, with disabled people or people on disability, they don't take taxes off. So when I had my taxes done, I found out that I owed CPP to the tune of $15,000. And I almost fell flat on the floor. This was after finding out that where I work, they forgot to put in papers for me for my pension. And so I owed pension 4 years of pensionable earnings, which looks like to be $28,000, over $28,000. My mind started spinning badly, out of control, totally out of control. Not only have I been hit health-wise badly, but financially I've been devastated. Because I'm thinking, how the hell am I supposed to pay that? How am I supposed to do that? And then I was speaking with pensions, and they sent me papers, and I looked over the papers. Haven't touched them since because I have not been mentally fit enough to do it at all. It showed that per month I was going to get $1,200, what looked to be $1,200 per month. And I thought to myself, how the hell am I supposed to live on that? That's without any deductions. My rent is about $1,000. So how am I supposed to live? Exactly. How am I supposed to pay for my medical? Here it goes. Oh. How am I supposed to pay for all my ileostomy stuff? How am I supposed to? Where am I supposed to live? All of this just came smashing down on me like when I say a ton of bricks, I mean a ton of bricks. I mean a ton of bricks sitting on my chest so hard that I could hardly breathe. I have a huge fear of the unknown and what's going to happen. And I couldn't answer any of these questions, not one. So I just... Remember when I hit that wall a while ago, wondering what was going to happen with me? Well, let me tell you, I hit the wall. Badly. I'm taking breaks because I'm taking this one step at a time. I can't go any faster and any further, and I can't. I had a plan in place, that I'll tell you. At which point I decided that what's the point of living at this? It's like fighting my way out of a wet paper bag. It just didn't make sense to me. At this point in time, it didn't make sense to me to continue living the life that I'm living. For what? I can't live in a tent. Where exactly am I supposed to live? So, yeah, I had a plan formulated. I absolutely did. I even went as far as to record an hour's worth of things for people that I love, my boys. And I put a post-it on it. It was pretty ugly where I was and how deep and dark it was where I was. It wasn't a good spot at all. And I recognized that I needed to take it one day at a time. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be sitting here. I still don't know how all of this is going to play out. I don't know. I've had my doctor fill out forms that she's supposed to fill out for CPP to try to lessen that debt load. It's going to do nothing for pensions. I'm lost, beyond lost. Scared, beyond scared. And I can't talk about it because I'm just so overwhelmed. On top of the new developments that have happened with my health, finding out I've got tumors in my spine, wrapped around my spinal cord, in my liver, or on my liver, I should say, and then I have a nodule on my liver, and then I had diverticulitis, and that I have atherosclerosis without the presence of an embolism. Thank God for that. And bilateral osteoarthritis in both my hips. It just kept getting slammed. And now financially, just added. It just didn't stop. And I can't talk about it. This is about my limit right now. I know, Bob. I know you feel it. This is about my limit because, like I said, you're pushing your way in. I know. This is about the extent I can do. I can't do any more. I can't talk about it because when I do, I just get into a place where I can't be. I can't. Thank you for making me feel better. It's not a good place. Depression is not a good place. I suffer from clinical depression. I've been doing a ton of sleeping. I'm trying so hard to see a way out. And I'm trying to trust that everything will work out the way it's supposed to. I'm trying not to be afraid. I'm just trying to take one step at a time. And like I said, I can't go any further than one step because a lot of times I can't even make a step. I've been off most of social media for a while now because I can't. I can't have people asking me how I'm doing because I break out in tears And I can't. I can't. I can't deal with the "I'm so sorry," because it doesn't help. I can't deal with there's got to be something that could be done. There's not. When you're up against the government, they will take your money one way or another. They don't care. They will take it. So it's left me being very scared, very worried about my future, P's future. All of this because I got sick. Did I ask for it? No. It just happened. So I'm not going to show you a picture of a happy-go-lucky person, and I am not in the moment at all. The video that I did before that, these were videos that I had done before, and I'm trying to get up to date on things that I have done. This is trying to tell you where things are right now. This is how I'm feeling. And depression is absolutely the shits. You just feel suffocated and trapped. And you can't get out. I feel like I'm in such a dark hole. I can't get out. So, I don't want to go there right now because, like I said, it's not a good place for me. But that's what's happening to me. I didn't think I could mistake a friend for being a friend, but I guess I did. Who ignored me for what? Don't know. Because out of my friends list, I have friends that apparently she doesn't like. So she has to ignore me? And she has everything? She's doing everything, doing fun stuff, all of this, and I'm doing nothing. And so when I finally go to do something, I have to back away from that too. That's not a friend. It's not a friend who treats you like that. It's not a friend who completely ignores you, ignores anything you're saying, as if you don't even exist, and knows what you're going through, knows what you're going through, and the dangers of what you're going through, and does that to you still. That's not a friend. At all. At all. Knows what you were going to do, that you had an active plan, and that treats you like that because of something for them. How selfish. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that because I was just blown away, and I lost that too. My stomach's getting sick right now, so I'm going to stop. Because the other night, when I got sick like that, I ended up in the hospital. For the first time last night, I did Miss D. And I haven't done her in months. Since this all shook down. I haven't done anything. Except for mostly sleep. What depression will do to you. Sleep, sleep, and sleep. I've never slept so much in my life. I'll wake up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like, what the heck is happening? I can't sleep when I should be sleeping. There's just too much happening right now with my brain. And on top of that, every few weeks, these past few weeks, I've been to the dentist repeatedly to get my mouth, work on my mouth done. So 3 hours, 3 hours, 2.5, 2.5, 2, 1, and 1. And they were going to book me for a few days from now, March 6th. And I called to cancel because I said, I just got out of the hospital. Like, oh, you can't see it. I have all bruises underneath here from where they put IVs in and everything. I don't want any more pain. I can't take any more pain right now. Mentally or otherwise. I can't. So I have my teeth. My head has been killing me because of constant drilling in my head. It's like getting needles in my head didn't even exist. It didn't even phase what they, because of the drilling, constant drilling in my head. A constant neuralgia that was happening. Then I ended up with a big circle here. They couldn't explain what it was. They had no idea what that was. All these weird things kept happening to my body. And now, even weirder, I was sent to hospital because I have a leak. There's free-floating fluid, and they don't know. They did scans. I drank water with isotopes in it, and I had dye injected as well into my veins so they can see what's happening in my my pelvis, my abdomen, everywhere. And they saw free-floating fluid in my intestines and in my large intestine where nothing should be. I was going to the bathroom and lots of fluid was coming out. Lots. With pieces of soup I had eaten. And I'm like, what's going on here? I was in such pain in my belly, and I literally vomited over a quarter trash bag, a white bag of, of vomit. I was so sick of throwing up. I had no idea what was going on. None. But there was obviously something that was going on. And everybody that I spoke to make sure that I was going to the hospital for the right reasons, doctors, nurses, everyone, stoma people, all said, there's a problem. So you need to go to the hospital now because this should not be happening. When I got to the hospital, I was there for 2 days, and general surgery was fighting with colorectal surgery. And colorectal was saying no, general surgery was saying yes for surgery. So it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so colorectal surgery won out. So I see them at the end of the month. So March 31st, I see them and go from there. But I don't know what's happening. My belly is swollen, sore. The doctor who read the CT, who was trained, they're trained to do this, could not explain, and they said it, could not explain why there was any type of fluid whatsoever in a decommissioned colon with a loop ileostomy. There shouldn't have been any fluid whatsoever, but there is. So nobody can explain why there's this. There's normally mucus, but there's not cups and cups of brownish liquid, beige liquid, with particles of food coming out of me that should be there. No, that's not normal. That's not mucus. There's something happening. Something's wrong. I already know that I'm convex, which my stoma is very, very close to my belly. And that's just something else more that I don't need right now. I just don't need. I have enough on my plate. My church came and said, they don't even understand. They can't, the Lord has definitely given me challenges. Absolutely given me challenges. And And I felt ashamed because I was going to take my life. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take all of this. And on top of it, financially, to be totally ruined financially for other people's issues that they did to me. So that's what's been happening. In a nutshell. That's it. I promised you the good, the bad, the ugly. Well, there it is. So I've been trying to at least once a day. At least if it's to get out to the drugstore. Just to get out. It really doesn't help as I sit here alone day after day. It doesn't help. So I try to get up and get out. Just go somewhere. Like I said, even if it's to the drugstore or to get the dollar store to get my candles. That's what I do. Never in my life would I have ever seen any of this coming for my life like this, ever. If I could go back to work, damn it, you best believe I would have my ass back there so damn fast. It'd make your head spin. So I wouldn't have to deal with any of this stuff, or a portion anyways of this stuff I wouldn't have to deal with. But I can't. My doctor, she put it in simple terms. Where it takes someone 15 minutes to get ready. Maybe 20 minutes or half an hour with a shower. It takes me 4.5 hours minimum. When I do Misty, it's not all at once. I have to sit and take respite between starting another one. Because my body won't allow that. My God, I'd be flat on the floor. That would be it. I can't do the things, the cognitive things, the things that I used to do before. Like lickety split, you had to be lightning fast. There's no way. There's no way I could even attempt to do anything like that. And with my migraines, when they hit, they hit. There's some that I can deal with them on a daily basis. Okay, right. But then you got the heavy hitters that come out. And when they come out, I use everything in my arsenal to slow the SOBs down. Everything. And I'm puking, and I'm just lying on this side of me, and I'm just rocking with my eyes closed, my dark glasses on, and I'm just rocking. And that's it until I fall asleep. So it's not like I can do that when I'm working somewhere. I can't do that. Dear God, I wish I could work. I'd have human interaction. Anyways, my head is hurting me real bad right now, so I gotta stop. But I just wanted to let you know that's where my life is right now. And it's a scary place to be. And I'm going to keep on putting one foot in front of the other. And I'm going to keep on taking it one step at a time. I just had another fluid dump. Large. We're talking over 32 ounces of fluid, at least. If I could dial it back to a month ago where I didn't feel any pain, any barfing, any bloatedness, dear God, I would. I don't know what caused this. I don't know what's happening. I just know something is.